shot. More than 20,000 local pharmacies in communities across the nation are now offering walk-in vaccinations. You can text your zip code to 438-829 to get 3 locations near you with vaccines in stock. Soon, you'll even be able to book a free ride through that text from Uber and Lyft.
Pretty good.
As the president announced, Lyft and Uber are offering free rides to anyone who wants to get vaccinated between May 24th and July 4th. If you want to sort by the specific vaccines, millions of McDonald's cups tell you where to go to, vaccines.gov. Efforts around the country are not letting up, and they cannot let up. They must accelerate with everyone contributing what they have to the effort. Let me close and hand it off to Dr. Walensky by reiterating some of the words the president said yesterday. On July 4th, let's celebrate our independence as a nation and our independence of the virus. 70% of adults with at least 1 shot by July 4th is a critical goal. When you're winning, you press harder. We can do this. But if you haven't gotten vaccinated yet, now is the time. And with that, over to Dr. Walensky for an important update and what our progress means for Americans.
Thank you, Andy. Good afternoon. I'm pleased to be back with you today. Let's begin with an overview of the data. Yesterday, CDC reported more than 34,200 new cases of COVID-19. Our 7-day average is about 36,800 cases per day. This represents yet another decrease of about 23% from our prior 7-day average. And every day, with daily cases continuing to fall, we remain encouraged by these positive trends. The 7-day average of hospital admissions is 4,100. Again, another terrific sign with another back-to-back decrease of 12% from the previous 7-day period. And 7-day average daily deaths have also declined to 587 per day. Today, I have several exciting announcements to share with you. First, since becoming CDC director, I have seen firsthand the current frail state of the public health infrastructure in this country. I'm committed to upgrading the public health.
Okay, this is like a fucking boring. New Discord logo? I don't care. Okay. You and Will set the strategy for vaccinating
You
chuds.
vaxxed up, brother. I'll give
you a Moderna vaccine right now.
I'm telling you, we could vaccinate half the American Southland if we offered a free 12-pack of Keystones to everyone who got vaccinated.
Hell yeah. It's like Krispy Kreme's was just like skimping out. They're like, you get 1 free donut. That doesn't cut it, dude.
No.
Give the people what they actually want.
A case of Keystones.
NASCAR and fucking Keystone. Natty Lights, dude.
Oh, my God.
Ugh.
We could do the Lord's work. We might...
I called it, brother. We called it. Yo, I laughed so fucking hard for a full 45 minutes of the portion of the podcast. Hell yeah. Which, by the way, you know, some people are literally doing that. For example, Fox City's COVID-19 vaccine clinic is offering shot and beer chasers. Let's take a look.
To have more people vaccinated against COVID-19 in Northeast Wisconsin certainly continues, and we are learning about a new incentive being offered at one local clinic in Appleton. That's where Emily Matesic joins us now live from our Fox Valley Bureau. So, Emily, what's happening, where is it happening, and how does it work?
Yeah, so it is next week, May 11th and 12th. The Fox Cities COVID-19 vaccination clinic is offering the Johnson & Johnson, the one and done, the 1-dose shot. And anybody that comes in on either of those days will receive a coupon for a free beer at one of 3 local breweries. The health department teaming up with McFleshman's Brewing Company, Stone Arch Brew Pub, and also Appleton Beer Factory, where they have offered to give free beers. The campaign is called a shot and a beer.
Okay, so people are familiar with the phrase a shot and a beer. This is completely Wisconsin, right? And we're kind of tongue in cheek here.
Hold on, brother. I thought it was liquor after beer. You're in the clear. But beer after liquor, and you haven't fell down quicker. Right? I thought that's how it worked. You can't get a shot and then drink the beer afterwards. You know what I'm saying, brother? What the fuck?
Here a little bit, but the motivation to get people to
beer
get out
before
and get
liquor
vaccinated,
makes you sicker.
This
Liquor
backdrop
before
seems to be
beer,
where
you're
we
in the
are
clear.
right now in this process. Is that fair from the health officials you've talked to?
Wait, really?
Yeah, I mean, Kurt Egebrecht, the Appleton health officer, told me, he said, yeah, it's sort of a play on words, right? Everybody's father or grandfather use the term a shot in a beer, right? But he said it is serious, though.
Which one makes me queer, brother? I want that one. Oh, it's the vaccine. Never mind. Hell, yee, brother.
They're hoping that people will understand the seriousness of this and still come out to get that vaccine. They're just hoping to entice them a little bit with the offer of the free beer, obviously.
Okay, so what about those of us who are already had our vaccines, both of them fully vaccinated? We have a card. It gives a whole new definition to the term being carded. So can you take your card to the clinic and cash in?
Okay, so that's one idea that the brilliant people over at Wisconsin had. Okay, but that's not enough. Let's take a look at what New York is doing. I mean, think about it. You get a free voucher to drink a goddamn. You drink some goddamn beer, brother. Who doesn't love beer? You know what the fuck? Well, what about them New Yorkers? How are they dealing with it? Well, New York City Mayor Bill de Blasio, an Italian man, decided to. Father of a black individual decided to roll out this campaign in New York.
I got vaccinated. You're saying I could get this? These delicious fries?
I swear to God, Bill de Blasio has like the most Mike from PA energy and kind of looks like what Mike from PA looks like if he was older. I just cannot unsee it, dude. Literally just straight up Central Committee.
Wait a minute. But there's also a burger element to this. Let me check with Bill Neathart. Is it too early in the day to eat a burger? No. This can be breakfast? Okay. I want you to look at this and think about, again, some people love hamburgers, some don't. Really want to respect all ways of life. But if this is appealing to you, just think of this when you think of vaccination. Vaccination. I'm getting a very good feeling about vaccination right this moment. Free fries when you get.
He literally called it. You were going to say that during his stream. LMAO. Yeah. Microchips in the fries too, brother. So I like that. I like that. That's great. I'm glad. I mean, who's fucking a free side of fries is not necessarily the greatest thing you can do, but Mike from PA said that I would say that he's exactly like Bill de Blasio. I mean, he is, dude. It's crazy. Fuck you, Hassan. Now I can't unsee it. Yeah, no, literally. Anyway, so we got this going on. Can you imagine, like, if you're watching from like Canada or any other country where you are like so desperate to get vaccinated, and here we are trying to motivate our fucking fat hogs to get vaccinated by being like, hey, you get a side of fries, brother. Hell yeah. Yeet, yeet. Yeet, yeet, brother. Let's go. Let's go, partner. Let's get vaxxed up. Like, literally, people are just like, can I please get vaccinated? Like, I'm desperate. Like, please. Anyway, this isn't a real country. There's no way. I mean, look, you got to deal with the problems at hand. Just like it's the same energy as what we were just looking at. If you have anti-maskers becoming, fearful of the vaccine, and therefore to protect themselves, they're wearing masks. Like, that's a great way to deal with it. Because, like, there's nothing you can do, man. These people are too fucking stupid. So, fuck them. Like, literally just, they have been so blinded by misinformation that after a certain point, I'm not going to sit here and try to literally educate motherfuckers over and over again when they're just like, no, boo boo, I don't hear you, you fucking commie bastard. Yeah, just bribe them with food, bribe them with a Tesla. Apparently in Buffalo, New York, they're going above and beyond, and you enter a raffle if you get double vaxxed.
Changing rules, and also others who are
a raffle where you can win a fucking Tesla, dude. A raffle where you can win a Tesla in Buffalo, New York, but that's not the greatest one. There's Ohio has an even better campaign, in my opinion. Ohio's campaign is pretty fucking poggers. They have decided that if you get vaccinated, there is literally a lottery. Ohio Governor Mike DeWine recently announced a $1 million lottery drawing for people who are getting vaccinated. It's smart as fuck. Straight up. So smart, dude. And it's smart because we're fucking stupid. It's smart because we're fucking stupid, and you have to motivate these dumb fuckers to go out and get vaccinated. Like, also on top of that, they all offer you, the youth, they offer scholarships to a college.
Residents a shot at winning $1 million along with their COVID vaccine shots. Governor Mike DeWine announced that beginning May 26th, the state will draw one vaccine recipient to win $1 million. This will happen every week for 5 weeks. To qualify, you have to live in Ohio, be 18 or older, and have at least one dose of the COVID vaccine.
I'm a social worker, and this hurts so much. We could be using this money elsewhere. Dude, it's fucking $5 million. That's nothing for the Ohio budget. And secondly, what do you mean? If this gets like 100,000 extra people to get fucking vaxxed up that normally wouldn't, it's 100% worth. It is super worth, dude. Are you kidding me? Especially a place like Ohio where, like, you definitely have hogs that don't want to get vaxxed up. And also, don't be like that. Don't be that guy who's like, oh, well, fuck me. I got vaccinated already, and I got it for free. And now these guys are going to get potentially $1 million. Like, who cares, dude? Who cares? You got vaccinated before everyone else. That in and of itself is already a gift. Okay? You should very well be excited. Anyways, keep
Ohio
going.
Governor Mike DeWine joins us first on CBS This Morning. Governor, good morning. Thanks for being with us. Why this incentive?
You know, I've been thinking every day, what can we do to increase the number of people who are getting the vaccine? And just decided that this might be something that would kind of persuade some people. You know, my wife, Fran and I have been traveling around the state and talking to people who are getting vaccinated. And one of the things that we see is that there are some people who just were holding back, and then their relative talked them into it, their spouse talked them into it, or it became available. They didn't have to set up an appointment. So that we have people who are never going to get it. We have people, 42% of Ohioans now have already got it. Then we've got what I call the persuadables in the middle. And it's not just getting them to do it. Some of them may eventually do it, but getting people to be vaccinated now as opposed to a month or 2 months from now.
There are people that will definitely react to this in the opposite way and be like, oh, they want us to fucking get vaccinated and they're trying to motivate us with something I like. You know, what the fuck? Money? Lottery? I love the lottery. Like, just think about it this way. In other countries, in a way to do equitable distribution, they will literally do vaccine lotteries, right? If they're not rolling it out from the point of like age groups and different demographics, if there's like limited distribution, they will literally do vaccine lotteries. And no, I don't mean you get a fucking lottery for getting the vaccine. I mean, like, they literally will, like, you are a lottery winner for even being eligible to get the vaccine, okay? Because the vaccine is the price. But in America, it's not enough that the vaccine is the price. I'm a goddamn hog and I need to be vaxxed up. I need to get $1 million maybe. It's, and for as many people who are skeptical, there is 10 times more people that will absolutely take this vaccine now. Like, okay, the people who were like skeptical, who then like double down and go, oh, fuck that. They just want to test on us or whatever. Yeah, fuck those people. Those people were just not going to get the vaccine. RIP to your parents. I'm sorry, all the chatters, but like, who have parents who were just like, I'm more skeptical now, brother. What the fuck? But yeah. People don't trust the vaccine because they don't trust the CDC anymore. They've been getting mixed signals over the past 14 months regarding what is true and what is false. Okay, great. Well, it doesn't really matter because the CDC didn't make this vaccine, okay? This really isn't helping the stereotype of Americans being fast food loving hogs. They are. They are. We are, dude. We are a nation of fucking hogs. We are not even a real nation. We are a fake fucking nation full of hogs who absolutely fucking love the stupid tax that comes along with the lottery. Just getting taxed for having a little bit of hope, I guess, when you have no other options. And also love burgers and fries. That's what we are. Just, you know, stare at the fucking mirror. No, the mixed signals thing is from the CDC originally saying don't wear or you know, don't hoard on masks and like giving people something that they immediately went back on. That's what they're talking about still. They're still holding on to that. And that is actually going to destroy confidence in a significant way and help a lot of misinformation spread as a consequence of that. So I do understand why people were upset at the CDC originally. The lottery idea is honestly so smart for a Republican because it heavily incentivized getting the vaccine while also not improving the material condition of the working class in any way. Yeah. Anyway, let's keep going. The gay mulatto says Ashdod in Israel is under heavy rocket fire, Hassan. What do you want me to do, bro? Hold on. Let me activate my second Iron Dome from over here. We're going to get to Palestine issues in a second, okay? What do you think about many red states ending pandemic unemployment assistance early? Goes to show you exactly what these people care about, which is not your well-being or your welfare, but instead you as a fucking worker and how, you know, how much pressure you will take until you buckle under the weight of the crippling consequences of not having a job, so you can go back to doing this unfulfilling labor. In light of the Krispy Kreme giving free donuts, receiving the CVD shot, here at the Attilas Gym, we are giving out free memberships to all who don't get vaccinated. We believe in health, the real way, exercise, good diet, plenty of vitamin D, zinc, and an environment to de-stress. Hell yeah, brother. Toxically masculine, brother. I only joined Twitter to be banned. Hashtag Bitcoin. This guy is like every fucking stereotype, dude. People are so fucking stupid. Anyway. This is great news. Banks planning to issue credit cards to people without credit scores report. Wait, what? On a Hail Mary is something that we know works. Yeah. Wow, a donut will definitely give you diabetes and kill you. Back to the office soon. Can't watch your streams anymore on company time. Yeah, that sucks, man. To all the weekend warriors, I salute you. You guys are the brave and the bold. I'm sorry that your time of working from home is coming to a close where your managers want you back in the office so you can participate in all the stupid fucking bullshit that goes along with working in an office. But at least now you'll have more, you know. Actually, I don't even know. There is no benefits. So, yeah, just try to find new ways of sneaking the fucking stream. Like in your headphones or something on your phone. There you go. Plenty of people watch you at work. Watch me at work. I have to pretend to not be watching you? Yeah.
Certainly slow this virus down, and ultimately this is going to save lives.
Were there numbers?
The black community has issues of high percentage of unvaccinated due to access issues, transportation, and religious beliefs. It's more of an issue than Republican hogs. We need states to offer more outreach to help those underserved communities rather than lotteries and fries. Okay, here we go again. We've had this conversation over and over again with over-the-top, overcorrective lefties and liberals who literally turn this into an issue that literally trivializes or infantilizes black people. Okay? It's really fucking annoying. It's really fucking annoying, especially because you yourself are not even aware of all of the additional steps that the government, and I hate to fucking defend them, but the government is taking in an effort to literally go out and vaccinate underserved communities, whether it be actually fucking delivering additional doses to local leaders and doctors, having dosage opportunities at like church and shit like that. You're straight up fucking trying to turn around and be like, this is not just a hog issue. No, from the point of view of people who have the ability to get the vaccine and not taking it, it is 100% a hog issue. I don't give a fuck what your background is, okay? I don't give a fuck what your background is. Those are solvable problems. Underserved communities getting mobile hotspots, like mobile localized vaccination centers, is one way to eliminate that problem. And they are also doing that. Yeah, LA County brought 500 vaccines in my church in East LA 3 Sundays ago. They're doing that. Every fucking, especially liberal government, state government, and also the federal government is actually implementing strategies to reach out to rural hospitals, to reach out to rural doctors, to reach out to like actual people that are within these communities that have a more personalized, like that can cater to the specific group of individuals that they're like talking to. And then you still have hogs in the black community as well. Like, I'm sorry, like it doesn't absolve you from being a fucking hog about the vaccine. Like, yeah, I know you're gonna say the Tuskegee syphilis experiment, and there's like more legitimate claim for black people to be skeptical of the vaccine. But ultimately, if they're still skeptical of the vaccine, and yet they have access to it, and they're lying to other people in their communities about not taking it, then they're fucking being hogs. Okay? Anyway. I think what they said is more applicable to certain regions in Canada. There are more disproportionate rates of vaccinations here amidst a bad rollout in general. Okay, I can't speak to Canada. I'm talking about America. We're literally talking about the American strategies of trying to vaccinate people that have vaccine hesitancy. Okay?
You saw that suggested this was the right strategy? Because I know one study shows incentives only increase vaccinations by around 8%, which could make this a very expensive gamble.
Yeah, I don't think there's any way to calculate it. I mean, one
study after study after study has been conducted on vaccine hesitancy in the United States of America, and the numbers show over and over again that percentage vaccinated within the black community is at a normal rate in comparison to the Republican males, who have the highest rate over and over again, the highest fucking rate of non-vaxxed and people that don't want to get fucking vaccinated. So you can turn around and just be like, no, you're being fucking unaware of the additional problems. Yes, there are additional problems for the black community, but ultimately, these are solvable problems. The largest problem is people who are just like, I'm not going to fucking take the vaccine. Okay? So you are creating a problem. You are creating like an additional problem where a problem does not exist. Why are you splitting white people into Republicans and Democrats? Republican men or white evangelical Protestant Christians are the highest percentage. There's multiple different ways of parsing through it, but white evangelicals, who also happen to be overwhelmingly, if not entirely, Republicans, have the highest percentages. Republican men, whether they are black or white, does not matter, are also the highest percentage of people who said that they don't want to take the fucking vaccine. What's up, Misgive? Why are you splitting white people into Republicans and Democrats? No, I'm not splitting white people into Republicans and Democrats. I'm splitting all people to Republicans and Democrats. Anyway, that's a self-report, by the way, for the record. I just want to let you guys know. Anyway. if your immediate assumption is like we're splitting white people into Republican and Democrat. Motherfuckers bagging oil, Hassan. Yeah, we're going to talk about that in a little bit. So yeah, Ohio's doing this, and now this is another measure where like some fucking meme lord decided to at least get the anti-maskers and anti-vaxxers to start literally wearing masks, which is good. So I am fully on board with like lying to these conspiratorial douchebags, okay? I'm sorry. No other option works. So just fucking make a conspiracy that accidentally lands them on the right side. Straight up. I live in Ohio and ain't nobody going to do this? No, the lottery thing will be successful 100%. Once you say white evangelical males, yeah, I mean, yeah, it's Republicans. No, white evangelical females are Republican too. White evangelicals is just all Republicans. Anyway, they should make the regular lottery like that. Not one $320 million prize, but $321 million prizes. Yeah, that could be cool. Anyway. Among all groups, Republicans and white evangelical Christians were the most likely to say they will not get vaccinated, with almost 30% of each group saying they will definitely not get a shot. Yeah. Okay. Which video did you watch where the Israeli woman says she's a little fascist? That was the squirrel video from earlier. Let's get into Israel-Palestine, okay? Now that we talked about the good news, and also what people are doing in an effort to get hogs fucking, to get the hogs riled up enough to go get vaccinated. Let's talk about Israel-Palestine, okay? So the latest developments from Palestine is that Israel, according to some of the messages I saw last night, like for with respect to the IDF spokesperson, said that they were interested in ground invasions in Gaza. Okay, that is terrifying. That is a terrifying prospect. That is a terrifying proposition, as violence is already escalated in the Middle East. And part of the reason why they can take it one step further and claim that they're just going to fucking start doing a ground invasion, full-blown war within the Gaza region is because of what Joe Biden said yesterday. Joe Biden's statements on Palestine did not even remotely mention Palestine or Palestinians. It was fucking abysmal. We watched it yesterday, and I didn't really react to it too hard. I want to start off with the Joe Biden statement. Again, it is perhaps, I mean, it's so fucking, it's not even tone deaf. Like, I don't know how to describe it. It's so disgusting. Let's watch. Let me just find the Joe Biden response really quickly, and then we'll start there. I don't know how verified. I don't know if this is verified information. I'm sorry. Don't send me shit like this, okay? Like the Israeli artillery and armor are on its way to the border with Gaza. Like that could be from fucking 2014. It could be from so many different years. So it's not even tone deaf. It is violent. Biden's words, or rather inaction in the face of tremendous injustice like ethnic displacement, an ongoing occupation that absolutely cripples every fucking living Palestinian, whether they are a part of the Palestinian diaspora worldwide, or whether they're Palestinians living in the occupied West Bank or Palestinians living in Gaza. It's devastating. It is devastating that America has consistently blocked efforts to make reports on Israeli war crimes at the Security Council. It's devastating that Joe Biden literally took it to the next level and straight up openly just said Israel has a right to defend itself. There's bombs that are blowing up on top of Israel. Like, here, hold on. I need to find the fucking video. Okay, hold on. Someone send me the Joe Biden video, please. I don't care about the Gal Gadot video. I have the Gal Gadot Facebook post. Just send me the Joe Biden take. This isn't it, but it's related. Okay, dude. Okay. I'm just going to find it myself. Jesus fucking Christ. Everyone always is like, oh, you want a video? That means you want my video that is completely unrelated. Never mind. It's time for my video that is completely unrelated. You're looking for links? Here.
Are you concerned about the violence in the Middle East? And can you talk about what conversations you have had with officials there?
My national security staff and defense staff has been in constant contact with their counterparts in the Middle East, not just with the Israelis, but also with everyone from the Egyptians to the Saudis to the Emiratis, etc.
Everyone from the Egyptians to the Saudis to the Emiratis, etc. So why are you not fucking bringing up Palestinian officials? Is Palestine not a state? Of course it's not, obviously. Let's be real. Are Palestinians not important to have a conversation with? Like, what do you mean? Why are the Gulf states being mentioned? How is this any fucking different than how Donald Trump would respond to this, by the way? Donald Trump would literally just say this, and then on top of that be like, Palestinians, they're dogs. They're dogs. They're terrorists. Of course we're going to fucking bomb them. But at least liberals would get fucking mad because their entire personality revolves around hating Donald Trump and would actually launch a larger fucking liberal Democrat-backed grassroots campaign against what Israel is doing. But no, now that we have Joe Biden, he can turn around and say it in the nice way, where it's like, I don't give a fuck about Palestine. That's what this is, by the way. I don't give a fuck about the dead children that Israel murdered. I don't give a fuck. Hamas is fucking throwing rockets, and Israel has every right to just fucking bomb the shit out of residential buildings as they have been doing consistently. Okay? That's literally what the fuck Joe Biden is saying here. And now, no one gives a shit because, hey, everything is fine now. Everything is fine, boys. Everything is fine.
And I had a conversation with Bibi Netanyahu not too long ago. I'll be putting out a statement very shortly on that. My expectation and hope is that this will be closing down sooner than later. But Israel has a right to defend itself. When you have
this is just one step removed from Joe Biden straight up just being like, I don't care. Palestinians can die like fucking dogs for all I care. Okay? Which is what Donald Trump would say straight up. Because that's what's going on, and America is supporting it. Joe Biden's administration, when he was the vice president, is part of the reason why Israel currently gets $3.8 billion a year in our tax dollars. A $38 billion contract was handled by the Obama administration on the way out. Okay? He does not give a shit about Palestine. He has never given a shit about Palestine. He does not give a shit about anybody. He is just a very cunning statesman who knows what to say and pepper it in a way that, like, liberals will shut the fuck up. That's it. Yeah, yet, according to Bibi Netanyahu, Joe Biden and Barack Obama's administration, of course, was the most anti-Semitic administration. You know, only $38 billion. Boys, it's not enough. So, if Israel has a right to self-defense, the question I always ask, and the question many people ask, yet have no answer for, thank you, Dervon Korenberg, for the 10 tier 1 gift subs, is, what about Palestine's right to self-defense? Should Palestinians not have a right to defend themselves from an occupying force? How will Palestinians defend themselves? How will Palestinians in the West Bank defend themselves? How will Palestinians that are currently within the Israeli occupied territories or within like actual fucking Israel defend themselves from the crystal knock that is occurring every fucking night? We're going to get to that in a second. I'm going to show you some videos. But Israelis are now roaming the streets, literally looking for Palestinians to beat the shit out of, looking for Arabs or Arab stores to break down. And there are numerous reports on the ground of this happening. This happened last night as well. And it will continue to happen. There are settlers from the West Bank being bussed into Israel to do to commit said atrocities. It is straight up crystal knock. It is. It is absolutely straight the fuck up crystal knock. There is even a report from Haaretz, a Jewish publication, talking about how we have to literally just take a cold hard look at ourselves. An op-ed in Haaretz came out saying we have to take a cold hard look at how racist of a nation we have become. How racist of a nation we have become. There's another report that came out yesterday that I'll be talking about, where the Israelis in the Israeli mob looking for Arabs to beat the shit out of found a Jewish man thinking that he was Arab, but he was actually Israeli, and beat the fuck out of him on accident. It's great. Good stuff. So, here's what I was talking about. Israelis are going on a rampage, destroying a Palestinian-owned business. Haaretz. I think I'm saying it correct. So, this is not new. It's just gotten to a point where we are finding out about it. We in the Western world are not looking away for the first time as a consequence of social media. That's why I've said time and time again that I don't believe that just simply criticizing Netanyahu and saying this is only happening because of Netanyahu is the right approach to this issue. Yes, that is an escalating factor. Netanyahu's ongoing corruption trial and his inability to create a fucking government played an escalating role in creating more tension and using the IDF to beat the shit out of mosque goers and attenders at Al-Aqsa. But this has been happening for years. It's just that we are now seeing it and unable to look away. You can say both sides are wrong all day, every day, boys. You are doing all lives matter. That is all you're doing in that situation. You are all lives mattering the fucking Israel-Palestine conflict. Okay? It is not equal. It is asymmetrical warfare that an occupying fascist ethno-state is engaging against an indigenous population with displacement, destruction of property, and unwarranted caging and restriction of freedom of travel. Just basic human rights that should be given to every human being. Israel has robbed Palestinians of said basic rights, all the way from access to fucking clean water, as we have talked about yesterday, to restricting their freedom of movement, to all the way down to taking Palestinians out of their fucking homes in the West Bank and pushing them away, displacing them, just so they can resettle said homes with Jewish settler terrorists. It is fucking insane. Why does the U.S. support this? We do shit like this all the time. I've said this over and over again. Our enemies are Muslim. Why would they Why would they give a fuck? Why would America give a fuck? What can we say to the people who say Palestinians aren't indigenous? I mean, if you want to make an argument that Palestinians are not indigenous to that land, you have to go back to the fucking Roman era, okay? And that is psychotic. Absolutely zero people have a claim to land that dates back to 2,000 years, dude. That is fucking nuts, okay? And even then, it doesn't matter. You can have a claim to a land, but you can't take that land away by murdering people and displacing them and subjugating them and pushing them towards insane conditions, inhumane conditions. I don't give a fuck. Okay? I'm sorry, dude. I don't give a fuck. Like, okay, give all the land back to the fucking... give all the land back to Genghis Khan. Sorry. The Mongolian Empire needs to rise again, I guess. They have all the territory. They took it. The irony, of course, is that there are Jewish Palestinians who have lived there, and Christian Palestinians and Muslim Palestinians that have lived there since before the UN two-state solution program and like mass migration into the region, like mass migration of Jews into the region. But the fucking same Israeli government hurts them too. So what's up? What the fuck's up with that? They don't give a fuck. Crazy. Hold on, I gotta sit down. Oh shit. What just got fucking... Anyway, sorry. Whenever I move this fucking thing, I'm like worried that it's gonna... No. Whenever I move my, yeah, Palestinians living within the 67 borders aren't treated equal at all. Dude, some people, I don't know if you're saying that sarcastically or if you're saying that unironically, but yeah, I mean, you're seeing how little the true Israelis feel about the Palestinians living within those borders right now. If they gave a fuck, they wouldn't have fucking like ruined those villages or engaged in displacement. No, and trap them inside of fucking ghettos, or rather beat the shit out of them during a Kristallnacht, as they are currently, like looking for Palestinians to fucking murder or beat the shit out of. Doesn't exactly scream they have equal rights, does it? Oh, he wasn't being sarcastic. Okay. Yeah, I saw this as well. He's over here with a fucking loudspeaker asking for the addresses of Arabs in Netanya.
הנה השוטרים הגיעו.
Anyway. Why is this shocking? Joe Biden is literally a Zionist? Yeah, no shit. I know he's a Zionist.
I think it's about time.
We watched this video 1,000,000 times on this broadcast, man. I'm sick and tired of watching the same video over and over again. He says, I think it's about time we stop apologizing for our unconditional support to Israel. They are a valuable ally. And if no such country existed, we would make one ourselves. Okay, there you go.
We stop, those of us who support, as most of us do, Israel in this body, for apologizing for our support for Israel. There's no apology to be made. None. It is the best $3 billion investment we make. Were there not an Israel, the United States of America would have to invent an Israel to protect her interest in the region.
Does that seem good to you guys? Does that give the game away a little bit? As I've talked time and time again, it's like, he got his hair back because he got hair plugs. Okay. These are the markings Israelis are making on Palestinian homes to know what people to kill. I haven't seen all that, but there's a Jewish girl on TikTok calling people anti-Semitic for using the word Zionist and ethnic cleansing. Yeah, I'm sorry. Like, there is truth. Obviously, it is very real that Jewish people have historically been oppressed, marginalized. Obviously, you have the Holocaust, like, and at the heart of most conspiracy theories, you still have like anti-Semitism and like Jews being in control of everything. And all of that is ridiculous, but very, very dangerous for the existence of Jews all around the fucking world, because motherfuckers just hate them. They've withstood pogroms throughout history. All of that's true. Having said all that, though, you don't get like a fucking pogrom card. Like, you don't have like a Subway fucking card where you're like, well, we withstood 10 pogroms, so we get to do one now ourselves. Like, it doesn't work that way, man. You can't just fucking flip the switch and just do that. To all the Turkish bots that follow me here, quick history lesson. You are not native to Anatolia. You came from Central Asia and did a genocide to the local Greek Christian population. Istanbul is actually Constantinople and you illegally occupied it. Yeah, except the difference is one is the fucking Byzantine Empire and the other is like literally occupied territory of people who can't fucking fight back. Motherfuckers making it Constantinople, which was the most impenetrable fucking city and fortress throughout history, to make it, turning out Constantinople and the Byzantine Empire into like literally nothing. And that happened in 1453. You're really going to be like, I can't believe the actions that the Turks took in 1453, which I will not apologize for, by the way, is bad. But us doing this shit, significantly worse shit, in 2021 in fucking 4K is acceptable? Like, where is your fucking brain? No one is native to anywhere if you go back far enough. Yeah, exactly. Have we discussed how Israel funded Hamas and the PLO? I mean, I've briefly brought it up, but I haven't really... Wait, is this a video of this? Okay, we can watch this video. Let me see. The good Hassan, the better Hassan. Mehdi Hassan, who always has like... Hold on. Let me do a quick scan through, boys, because I don't know how the fuck... how much... Okay. Seems safe. Let's take a look. I was just scanning through the video to make sure. 400-year occupation of Cyprus and Crete and the oppression of Greek religion and language and the Greek genocide during the 1920s. Pogo. Okay, but that's still not a fucking justification for what Israel's doing now. You're literally saying that's bad. Like, saying that's bad is one thing. But then turning around and then using that to be like, well, what about this happening here? That's good is fucking insane. Mehmet II doing a 3-day slaughter after he captured Constantinople was poggers in 1453, motherfucker. Let's keep going.
The Palestinian militant group Hamas has carried out brutal acts of terror against Israeli civilians, and Israeli and American leaders are always keen to tell us how dangerous and evil Hamas is.
The inhumanity of Hamas.
I have no sympathy for Hamas.
That keep shelling Israel with thousands of rockets and mortar shells.
What if I told you who's that?
Thousands of...
Wait, oh no, dude, look at that. You guys remember Ehud Barak, boys? Remember Ehud Barak? What was he? He was in the news recently. Why was he in the news recently, dude? Wait, hold on. Let me just think about that. What was he doing? Oh, that's right. Getting fucking snapped. Walking out of Jeffrey Epstein's New York apartment. I mean, but like he didn't know that Jeffrey Epstein was a fucking pedophile at that time, right? Oh, wait, that was many years after Jeffrey Epstein had been outed as a pedophile. And that's the reason why he was hiding his face as he was fucking walking out of the Jeffrey Epstein compound in New York. Oopsie. Oopsie, Ehud Barak. Nice of you to do that. Real nice. Shut the fuck up, you fucking bitch. Okay?
Rockets and mortar shells.
But what if I told you that Israel helped create Hamas?
Here comes the blood libel again. Yeah, dude. It's blood libel to say... Wait. Wait. Did you just say it's blood libel to say that Jeffrey Epstein is a pedophile? Or is it blood libel to say that Ehud Barak maintained a relationship with a known international sex trafficker Jeffrey Epstein? Which one of that is blood libel? Oh my God. I hope that was sarcastic. I really hope that was sarcastic. It has to be sarcastic. There is no fucking way. Okay, there is no way. That's got to be bait. How Israel helped create Hamas.
Officially, Hamas, which is the acronym for an Arabic phrase meaning Islamic Resistance Movement, was founded in 1987 at the start of the first...
Wait, that's crazy. Hamas was founded in 1987... And yet Israel has consistently through the 60s fucking destroyed Palestinian homes. That's so weird. So wait. Oh, hold on. So does that mean that Hamas had nothing to do with the actions that Israel took against Palestinians? Wait, what the fuck? No way, dude. No fucking way, dude. No way. I'm being sarcastic for those of you that don't comprehend it, because Israel will often try to justify untold acts of cruelty that they subject Palestinian people to, those people who they have sovereignty over, and they say it's because of Hamas, bro. It's because of Hamas. It's like, okay, I guess everything is Hamas, motherfucker. There you go. Yeah, everything is Hamas. Yeah. Pipe clogger, thanks, Mom. Have you no education, you liberal? Please stop.
Palestinian Intifada, or uprising against the Israeli occupation. But its roots were planted much earlier. The Hamas founder Sheikh Ahmed Yassin was a half-blind, disabled Palestinian cleric and member of the Muslim Brotherhood. The Brotherhood had been repressed by the Egyptians in Gaza prior to 1967, but once the Israelis invaded and occupied the Strip, they didn't just turn a blind eye to these Islamists, they encouraged them. See, the Israelis, especially right-wing Israelis, wanted to undermine the power of the dominant Palestinian political force at that time, the nationalist PLO, at the heart of which was the secular Fatah party of Yasser Arafat, their bête noire.
بغصن الزيتون في يدي وببندقية الثائر في يدي.
By empowering Sheikh Yassin and the Muslim Brotherhood, Israeli leaders thought they could divide and rule the occupied Palestinians, play them off against each other. Secular.
FYI, blood libel isn't a lie. It's the conspiracy that Jewish people use Christian blood and Passover bread. Yes. But the blood libel is a lie ultimately. It's like the lie that like Jewish people, it's whenever Jewish people are inappropriately subjected to conspiracy theories like how they fucking eat babies or whatever the fuck, okay? That's why abusing blood libel, which was used as a justification to fucking do pogroms in the past upon Jewish people, is inappropriately using that when it's something that like the Israeli government has done is one, inappropriate and anti-Semitic because Israel does not equal all Jews or Jews in general, and two, you are misattributing something that is like legitimate and real by comparing it to something that wasn't and very dangerous. Harmful misinformation that justified acts of genocide in the eyes of so many people against Jewish people should not be attributed inappropriately to real things that the Israeli government or a specific Jewish person has done. That's really fucked up. Anyway.
Nationalists against religious Islamists. So in 1978, when Yassin wanted to officially register his Islamic Association, which was basically the precursor to Hamas, the Israelis were only too keen to help. Yassin built and grew a network of Islamist social institutions across Gaza.
Listen, motherfuckers, I don't require every Jewish person that comes in here to like answer for Israeli crimes. So please stop fucking trying to deflect away from the ongoing issue right now by being like, well, what about fucking Armenians? What about Kurds? What about fucking Cyprus? What about the Greeks? Like, dude, you're literally doing that same fucking thing that is unironically monolithic and fucking super annoying in a very stupid attempt to deflect away from the current occupation and current genocide that I'm talking about right now to this day, that's happening to this day. It is really fucking annoying whenever like every conversation that I have to have about like an ongoing conflict has to revolve around me going back in history every single time and repeating things that I have already said time and time again about the Ottoman Empire or the ongoing fucking Turkish imperialist endeavor as it pertains to the Kurds or whatever the fuck. It really fucking annoys me because like I've already talked about it. Go and find it on your own, okay? None of which, by the way, even fucking justifies what we are looking at. It is simply a way to deflect away from the actual issue that we're doing. So ask yourself, why are you running defense for an ongoing occupation and genocide? Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that right now? Ask yourself, is it okay for you to, I don't know, take up space and time from 38,000 people who are here to fucking learn? Because you're a selfish, idiotic piece of shit, you of course probably feel like, yeah, no, this is a worthwhile endeavor for me because you are, again, a worthless, pathetic loser. But please sit the fuck down for now, okay? Having said that, I, again, forgot. I think the reason people mention Kurds is that there's not nearly enough attention when Turkey literally levels a, 100,000 Kurdish city to rubble? Okay, but when that is happening, I literally talk about it. Here, on this broadcast, I have talked about it. When Turkey was attempting to repopulate the northern Syrian corridor, I covered it non-fucking stop. So shut up, okay? Shut the fuck up right now. I have to literally repeat myself every fucking day because of this deflection. Here's another deflection, okay? It's top of the fucking hour and I forgot to run a goddamn ad. So I'm going to run it right now, okay? I'm going to run a 60-second ad break. And if you'd like to no longer see the ads, okay? And by the way, mods, anytime idiots fucking say shit like this, just clap them. Just give them a week off, okay? They could shut the fuck up and mauled and talk about how Hassan banned me for misdirecting when he's talking about like one ethnic cleansing by like comparing it to other ethnic cleansings. You know, that he should be addressing immediately every single time he talks about anything. Just ban him for a week. Anyway, if you'd like to no longer see the ads, though, you can subscribe. You can do it for $5, or you can subscribe for free with a Twitch Prime. All right. You can get a Twitch Prime by connecting your Amazon